with up to a 3-digit dividend, requiring decomposing a remainder in the hundreds place. I want you to turn and talk, discuss what those words mean, and also what this learning target is stating we will be doing for today.
The word dividend represents the whole in a division problem.
The objective of my lesson today was for students to be able to divide using number disc on a place value chart, and they'll also be performing the long division standard algorithm.
We have 4 groups. We have to distribute our tens first. So let's count. 1, 1, 1, 1. Now we have 1 remainder of tens place, so we can bring this over.
14 stickers.
To the ones place. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Naomi will take
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's distribute our ones. Okay, 1, 1.
I wanted students to be able to see how, when you decompose a number and break it down into a smaller unit, that smaller unit is actually equivalent to the larger unit. So for example, when students were decomposing 100 and they were actually partitioning it into 10 tens, they were able to see on the place value chart that 10 tens is equivalent to 100.
I want you to display 423 divided by 3. Turn and tell your partner how many groups below should we represent. How many groups are we dividing 423 into?
How many groups will we writing right here is 3 groups because in the problem it's our divisor. So we're writing 3 groups right here. We're gonna write 3 lines and then do.
Travis, what did your partner tell you? How many groups will we be dividing the whole into?
We will be dividing the whole into 3 groups.
Great job, Travis. We will be dividing into 3 groups because 3 is our divisor. Very good. Our whole is 423. Great job.
I've had the opportunity to work with this group of students for 2 years now, and I've seen a major change in their thinking, their ability to work through tasks, the way they provide feedback to one another, the way they are motivated to learn. And a lot of this comes from me studying the highly effective components of the rubric and thinking about my work and the processes that happen within the classroom. So what am I doing that is working, and how can I make that better?
3 times something will give us 7 or give us close to 7. So
She said we need to represent it in a
So
face value chart.
we can represent it right here and in the place value chart. So
It'll be 7.
700, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 tens, and 3 ones.
So let's distribute our hundreds only. So do it with me. 100. Scholars, how many hundreds were you able to distribute in each of the 3 groups? Javante.
We were able to distribute 100 in each group.
Okay, how many hundreds did we start with?
7.
7 hundreds, very good. And how many groups are we dividing them up into?
3 groups.
3. So how many hundreds should be in each group?
2.
2. I'm glad you caught that mistake, scholars, because watch, 100 into the first group, 100 into the second group, 100 into the third group, right? We can keep going. I took this 100 and distributed it into the first group. So now I have 2 hundreds in the first group, 2 hundreds in the second group, 2 hundreds in the third group. Are there any hundreds remaining?
Yes.
Yes. How many hundreds did I distribute total? Lincoln.
We distribute 200s total. Wait,
How many
600s.
600s total. Very good.
The purpose of the place value chart is so that they could use number discs to support them visually and develop an understanding of why they perform the steps that they perform when they're using the long division algorithm.
We distributed 600s total, so let's subtract. So right on your long division, I want you to subtract the 600s that you took away from the 700s that we started with. Give me a subtraction sentence to match what we just did. Javion?
7 minus 6 equals 1.
7 what?
700 minus 600 equals 100.
Very good. 700s minus 600s equals 100.
Today, my class was working on deep understanding, and I focus a lot on that shift because I think it's very important that students really understand the math and move beyond just procedural, that they really can conceptualize the math and not just remember a procedure and learn the tricks of the math. They really have an understanding of what they're doing.
So now how many 10s do I have in the tens place? Lincoln?
12, 10.
I have 12 10s, very good. So let's distribute the 12 10s into the 3 groups.
3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. So as I'm distributing 4, 4, right in the 3 groups. 5, 3, 5, and then 4, 6, 6.
What do we need to do now? Ontario.
We need to go to the ones place
And
distribute the ones.
distribute our ones. Nice job, Ontario. Okay, scholars, someone give me a multiplication sentence to reflect what we just did with our 3 ones. Lincoln?
We just
How many ones did we put in each group?
1,
1. And how many ones did we distribute total?
3.
So if we have 1 in each group, give me a multiplication sentence to reflect that.
3 times 1 equals 3.
Very good. 3 times 1 equals 3. Now, scholars, you are going to work with your partner to solve 546 divided by 3.
All this here is 18.
So you have, oh yeah, that's 18. So it must be 18 times. It must be 18 times. No, but that's wrong because 4 times 4 is not doesn't give you. The ones doesn't have a 6. Oh.
I know there are going to be 2 in each group.
6. 182.
182.
Okay, so 182
And then there's no remainder.
multiply it by 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 8 times 3 is 24. Yep, 24. And add the 2 on the top of the 1. 1 times 3 is 3, and 3 plus 2 is 5. Yeah, you're right. So it's 182.
Now you will get a chance on your own to work on the problem set, think it through independently. On the board, there are 3 problems that you need to work on, and only those 3 problems to demonstrate your understanding, and then we'll talk about how you solve those problems.
Each lesson builds on the lesson from the previous day, and tomorrow students will actually have an opportunity to continue to divide using a place value chart, and they will have the number disc to support them visually, and they'll also be performing the long division standard algorithm in relation to the place value chart so that they can develop an understanding of what they're actually doing when they solve division problems using the standard algorithm.